No, stop being out of mana, character. Oh, tentacle. Hello, and welcome back to a Festive Core Keeper. If it's your first time, consider subscribing and joining the swarm. Last we left off, we defeated the Azios Wilderness and gathered our first soul. And so hopefully today, we can conquer the next area, which is the Sunken Sea, and gather our arch nemesis' soul. And so, off we go. And since Core Keeper's in a festive mood, even the cavelings are dressed up for the occasion, so we'll take care of them. And quickly almost die. Ow! Oh my gosh, I already need a health potion. There we go, that was a challenge. And for all of our pain and suffering, we only got a couple of snowballs. And so before we go to the Sunken Sea, we need to be able to find it. So we'll use our map, which has 3 massive outer biomes. The Azios Wilderness up here, which we've already completed. The Desert of Beginnings down here, where we tried our luck with the maze. And so the Sunken Sea is most likely over here, so we'll head in that direction, while encountering some snowball head slimes. Actually, do we have the mining damage for this thing yet? Yes, we do, which gives us a Ruins Pillar, which is just a decorative item. And so back to find the Sunken Sea. And unfortunately, we completely forgot about our bridges, which we're definitely going to need since we made massive chasms everywhere. It appears there's still Azios Wilderness up here, so we might need to go a little farther. Oh, and the water's spilling over, so we'll bridge this to stop it from filling up the void. And there's the Sunken Sea. Oh my gosh!
Whoa, that's a new record!
I didn't even see the stupid tentacle right in my face. What the heck? And it killed me in one shot? Well, back out we go. And just before we get back there, we're gonna summon all of our bats. So hopefully there'll be like an early warning detection that, hey, there's something right in front of you that you don't see yet, before it murders me. And so those tentacles spawn all along this freaking coastline, and they hurt quite a lot if they hit you. And here are the lovely Sunken Sea crops, pine grapples, and pupayas, which I'm pretty sure the pine grapple gives an additional melee damage, while the pupaya gives additional range damage when they're cooked. And so we'll mine some of this octarine ore, which is what we're gonna need to collect here in the Sunken Sea. And so these blue slimes are gonna be slippery slimes, so when they hit you, you kind of slide around a lot. So we're going to very much try to avoid that. Oh, thank you for the late introduction to the Sunken Sea. And like all slimes, they spawn on this ground slime, so we'll need to collect all of that as well. And unlike normal wood, which spawns in every other biome, the Sunken Sea spawns coral wood, which we'll need to collect a bunch of. And so we'll start exploring and collecting. And like in the Azios Wilderness, where there was a bunch of feathers on the floor, the Sunken Sea has a bunch of shells on the floor. And we'll need to grab a bunch of these for the Omoroth scanner. Oh, and there's a bubble crab. Those things shoot tons of projectiles. Ow, what the heck? It hit me? I didn't even see a bubble. Stupid bubble crab shooting invisible bubbles. But there is plenty of octarine ore here, so we'll collect it all. And keep going. And here appears to be a small point of interest campsite with a chest with some scarlet bars. Almost ran into that bubble crab, probably because our early warning system despawned. Bats, come on, kill that stupid bubble crab, it's too early for this. There we go, you guys are useless. But thankfully the bubble crab does have a lot shorter range, so we can just sit right outside of it. Look at this, we got a seashell chest, which had some green board shorts, and a golden jellyfish, which gives me 1.9 health every second. But I do like my rift lens, which gives me magic damage and teleporting abilities. Now I have seen that the Sunken Sea is currently out of sea. I don't know where all the water is, but there are plenty of blue slimes. And one of them was nice enough to give me an octarine key to unlock an octarine locked chest eventually. And here's another point of interest campsite with a big tree, which is another cherry tree. Oh geez, I didn't see the stupid tentacle. Oh my gosh, there are tentacles everywhere. Oh yeah, my bats. For wanting to be a warlock run, I do forget these stupid bats a lot.
Yeah, we can see that.
Oh, and the bats now do like a blinking when they decide that they want to despawn. So we'll resummon these lazy turds and keep going. Oh, tentacle! Yes, bats, kill it off screen. Die, please, thank you. And the Sunken Sea is a bit terrifying since in all of the water, tentacles can spawn that will murder you. And in all of the land, the bubble crabs can spawn to also murder you. So unlike most critters where they have to have a spawnable tile, these guys can just spawn wherever the heck they want, whenever the heck they want. So with that sobering knowledge, we'll continue going. See, like this tentacle, he's nowhere near the shore. He's just chilling in the middle of the water. So we're gonna go this way instead, where there's 2 more tentacles up here. Oh my gosh, and with that bubble crab dead, our pet leveled up, but didn't give us the talent point. Oh, because he needs to be level 10 for his next talent point, which only needs a tiny 49,000 experience.
Oh my.
And just like every other ore, there's an ore boulder that we can eventually put drills around, which I completely forgot about. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's the Atlantean worm. That is horrifying as it goes through the void. That giant spiked worm demon is a later boss that we're gonna have to face that splits apart and does a heck of a lot of damage. But since we're nowhere near ready for that nightmare, we'll continue on. And we finally stumbled upon the home of the Caveling Scholars, but we can't do anything with it yet because we don't have enough mining damage. And again, I see we're completely out of water again, which I'm not complaining.
It sure sounds like it.
Since that means less murderous tentacles. Oh, blue slimes seem to actually be friendly. But why? Why are they friendly? I'm not wearing any of the slime equipment. Or maybe it's because they just don't see me as a threat, so I'm not even worthy of their attention.
They didn't see me as a threat.
That tracks.
Well, screw you, little turds. I'll kill you instead, then. And they dropped me the Sorcerer Robe, which gives a ton of max health and a bunch of mana and a whole heck of a lot of magic damage. And it has a set bonus, which would give me up to 26% magic damage based on my remaining mana, which I'm almost always out of mana, so that won't be that applicable. Mostly because I need to constantly summon these little turds. Do they care if I just come right up and punch them in the face? Oh, yes, they do. Ow, they care very much if I get it in their face.
Ha! Serves them right.
I was hoping since they were friendly at range, maybe they're friendly in melee, and they were not. I see 2 tentacles way down there. And one of them was kind enough to drop me the Tentacle Whip, which does a whole heck of a lot of physical damage, and is very fast. I think that's the Atlantean worm. Oh my gosh, that is horrifying in the void. And there she goes. And here are the friendly Sunken Sea cattle, the Keppel, but we can't do anything with them yet, so we'll leave them alone. And again, we have a very oceanless ocean. And this, I think, is a sub-biome of the geode? But I don't think we can do anything with it yet. Yeah, we can't even mine through the walls. Plus, I don't think it's very useful at the moment. And I see a slightly more useful geode down here, which is the Shimmering Frontier, which we're technically not in yet, but I'm still gonna grab those crops that I can't pick up yet because my inventory is filled. Well, that's very unfortunate. I was gonna try to get some early frontier crops, but I guess not. So instead, we're gonna pretend that that didn't happen and move on. And here's another completely useless geode. And oh my gosh, it doesn't appear that this geode's useless after all. It's got a little crop right here that I can collect called the Lunicorn, which is a colorful crop that increases my toughness. But unfortunately, I won't be able to plant it at all since it requires that ground to grow, so it was kind of useless to grab it.
Oh, come on, dude.
And so we'll keep going. And that is a crystal snail, which has a crystal shell that we can constantly beat to get an infinite amount of this biome's resource called solarite. And we used to have a snail farm in our old map. I built this lovely little area for them. Since they're scared of water, I decided to add a whole lot more water for them.
You're an irredeemable monster!
What took you so long, idiot?
But now we don't. And so with our inventory completely filled with stuff and recall idols that I didn't forget this time, we're gonna go back home. and grab out our scarlet bars and put in over 300 octarine ore and put everything else away. And I did almost forget about the most important structure we can make, so we'll grab some scarlet and collect a whole bunch of wooden planks and a little bit of iron to make the upgrade station. And while we're at it, we'll make a boat workbench so we can cross the seas, and we'll place the boat workbench by our fishermen. And to make the speeder boat requires a whole lot more octarine bars and coral planks, so we'll grab some coral wood and put it in our woodcutter, leave it for now. And for the most important structure, the upgrade bench, which allows us to permanently increase an item's stats based on its level. So the fireball staff increases its level, mana cost, magic damage, and applied burn damage at the cost of scarlet bars and lots of money. And we can upgrade our bat book, which is only a level 2 with only some copper bars. And with all the valuables we've been saving up, we can grab them and start selling them for a lot more money to upgrade our bat book a bunch of times. And so we got it all the way to item level 11. So now they deal 57 to 69 range damage. Nice. But it costs a staggering 52 mana per bat. So hopefully they don't let me down. And the upgrade station can upgrade every single item we have, like the backpack, the light, or even that rift lens that we love using. But we need a lot more money and a lot more materials to actually upgrade everything. And as we wait for all the octarine and planks to get done, we're gonna go back out to the wilderness to mine some more scarlet for drills, while looting from any points of interest like this fish podium, an emerald featherfish, and this drill setup, which is now broken, thank you, which gave us a very slow crude drill. Oh, and it gave us a scarlet pickaxe and a whole lot of scarlet ore. Bats, do something! Oh my gosh, I can't move forward. Ow, gosh dang it, bats, you useless turds. I spent so much resource for you to stare at this farmer. Here's another farmer. Bats, help out with this guy. You know, it's my fault for expecting anything from you turds. Really? I was way outside of your radius, you stupid snare trap. There's a lot of scarlet boulders in this area, too. And here's a small farmer trapped in his farm. Oh, I accidentally killed a dodo bird. Oh no, stupid trap. Bats, look how many evil people are over here. Can you start killing them, please? Wait, the slime's also not attacking me. And I can actually, like, get right on top of him. And he's not hurting me anymore. I wonder if now they're passive, so then only when you punch them in the face, they go after you. Or these do the same thing now. Huh. Well, I guess the slimes have a very tiny aggro radius. And here's another meadow with even more cattle like this cow thing. But unfortunately I didn't bring a cattle box with me, so you survive for now. But we'll collect everything else here. Oh, and it looks like this meadow actually clashes with the Shimmering Frontier. Well, since I'm here anyway, I might as well collect things, especially before the enemies realize I'm here and try to kill me. Oh, it's just a very small geode. Ooh, there's little crystals here though. So we'll break these and only get some valuables. Was hoping to get some early solarite, but that wasn't gonna happen, so we're just gonna head back out. Oh, ow, gosh dang it, I didn't even see the bush guy. Ah, dodo bird got in the way. There we go. And another point of interest with a recall idol and some other goods. Ooh, and there's another massive geode. Oh, I see that turret. I don't like him at all. So we'll quickly get in there and get back out. Ooh, we got some sunrise as well. Oh, that's a Mimite. It's either a crystal or an evil creature. Oh, and there's a solarite boulder right there too. Yeah, I don't feel safe here. I'm leaving. And here's another point of interest with some grubs and a whole little farm. And I see glowing eyes. Ow, gosh dang, these stupid snare traps. I wasn't even near the stupid thing. And another geode. But there's no entrance to that point of doom, so we're gonna keep going. Oh no, those crystals are radiation crystals. If we get too close to their little aura of doom, we die. And way out here, we finally see another mold dungeon. So we'll just let our bats have at 'em. And this mold, the longer we stand on it, we lose our movement speed. And over time, the mobs will spawn on these tiles, so we'll need to mine these up. Oh, the iron shovel now has a 2x2 area. Oh, it looks like we still have to mine all of these little fungi veins. Oh, and some more critters are spawning. Thankfully, they're really slow. What the heck is this thing? Vicious Ring. 22.3 minion damage? Ooh, that's really nice. If they would ever stay for an extended amount of time. So now we'll clear this mold dungeon. Ooh, and we got a blowpipe, which does a bunch of physical range damage and shoots really quickly, and has a chance to apply poison on hit. And I might switch out our fireball staff. I know this does so much more damage, but this attacks faster, and I can save up my mana for the bats. Yeah, gosh dang it, stupid thing. Bats, do you want to, like, actually shoot this stupid thing, or are you guys gonna hide behind this wall? I see, so a waste of mana you were. And we got a mold web helm, which gives us some melee attack speed, and the 3 set gives us mold infection immunity. Our armor's still a lot better, but we'll take that anyway. Oh no, no, my gosh, where the heck did that army come from? Gosh dang it, we are so far out there. And it turns out this teleport thing stops when a creature's in your way, so as opposed to teleporting around them, you just stop at their face.
You hit a wall.
Oh my gosh, and we lost our fireball staff. So at least for now, we'll reinforce this blowpipe, which will give me a whole lot more damage and poison. And we'll do the same to the Tome of the Dark. And now for the very long run out there. And here we are back in the mold dungeon to continue clearing after taking out that army. Then we'll grab this poor sap's tombstone, and now we'll press forward. Oh my goodness. Is that a book? I think that's a book. Home of the Dead summons a melee skeleton minion that does 74 to 90 melee damage? That is already way better than our bat book. Get out of here, bat book. You're being replaced instantly. Skeletons. Oh my gosh, we're a necromancer now. Although, if you guys wanted to kill that guy, that'd be great. Thank you. Here's a chest with a bunch of scarlet ore and some keen potions. And with our inventory mostly full, we'll teleport back home. Oh wait, bad guys. No. Oh no, they're surrounding me. Where the heck are all my skeletons? Ow. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Now isolated on my little island, I'm teleporting home to put everything away. And now we can grab our coral planks out, some of our scarlet and octarine, and the octarine that's done smelting so far, and we can make the octarine workbench. So we'll replace the scarlet one, and see what we can make. We can make the octarine pickaxe, which does way more mining damage than the ancient pickaxe. We'll definitely make that. We can also grab this octarine shovel to see if we can maybe grab some of that shimmering frontier ground. We'll grab this pearl lantern since it gives us blue glow movement speed, and especially that mana every second. And we need fiber and wool for 20 inventory slots. So we'll see if we have any wool, which we only have 2. So we'll leave it be for now. And we've actually run out of wood, so we're gonna gather from the wood farm, reinforce our staff, and make some wood bridges. And since we need more tin and iron bars, we're gonna go back out to the clay caves and start searching around. And stumbling into a chest, which actually has a bunch of tin ore that we need. And it even has the tin boulder. Ages ago, I was looking forever where I got this Tome of the Dark, and now I get them all the time. So we'll scrap them to salvage. No, and there's a chest right here with a bunch of goods. Oh my goodness, there's another giant mushroom. Yes, give me more. But unfortunately, the giant mushroom only powers you up once with the 25 max health. In earlier versions of Core Keeper, you could power up indefinitely as long as you kept finding and eating these mushrooms, which only 1 or 2 spawned per map. So if you wanted to accumulate a ridiculous health pool, you had to explore tons of different worlds to collect them. So now we'll keep on. And here's another point of interest. Oh, what the heck? Oh, this is wonderful. A pool of living spikes with acid. And this looks like the caveling camps that we can go and mine through. And it looks like no one's home. And it looks like they have a polystrolly caged up. We got the pot tub and the pot lid, which gives 40% stronger well-fed buffs and makes our character look like a pot. And the polystrolly does appear to be out of food. So we're gonna abandon the starving polystrolly right into another camp of lively turds. Oh, ow. This is a huge camp with tons and tons of spears. And now we'll clear all their moss. And take all of their tin, of course. And there appears to be a giant point of interest in here, which has a bunch of ores that we can and will take. And it doesn't look like there's anything in the center except for one lonely grub. And here's another gem point of interest. Here's a point of interest with a big chest in the middle, which has the mysterious doll set. And here's another chest with a couple more goodies. And so now we'll head home with all our bountiful loot to put stuff away. We'll then make 2 more normal furnaces, smelt everything we've gathered so far. We'll then make another smelter kiln to smelt all of our scarlet. And while everything's smelting, we'll grab our octarine bars, make the anvil, and upgrade. To find out that the octarine armor set doesn't give any perks to our minions, so it's of no use to us. But with the massive amount of octarine bars we have, we're actually able to already make the speeder boat. Then since we're low on potions, we'll make some more health potions, repair, grab some scarlet bars, and we'll upgrade our fireball staff. And unfortunately, to do it again, we need even more scarlet. So for now, we'll go back out to the Sunken Sea, being greeted by a bubble crab. And now that we're in the Sunken Sea, we can place our speeder boat in the water and get in it. And now we can speed around exploring and murdering bubble crabs. This motion will definitely be super helpful for all these tentacles. Ooh, what is this? There's a ton of little shells surrounding a giant conch, which gives us a conch shell necklace. 25 max health, 14 armor, and 6% dodge chance. That is amazing. And because of those benefits, I'm gonna switch out my gold crystal necklace. But unfortunately, it looks like I still can't pick this giant conch up. So for now, we'll just collect all the other shells and get back in the boat. I wonder if we can summon our skeletons while on the boat. Yes, we can. Although it appears they're completely useless. And here's a big fishing dock with a bunch of fishing baits. Oh my goodness, it's a whole house thing in here with the core lottle on a table. And it's a good thing I didn't make the fishing rod because here's a free one. There's a bait station. We could take a bucket and a boat workbench, which we'll obviously take. Oh my gosh, this is a huge base. Oh my gosh, there's kelp and galaxite keys and a bunch of breakables. Oh, and there's even a little boat here. So we'll strand whoever's out in the water. And here's a cartographer's table. That's basically just a giant permanent map, which we're going to take. And then we're going to get back on the boat. And we're going to collect some of these, which are some corals. And with more crap added to our collection, we'll continue on. No, tentacle spawned. Ow, gosh, dang it. It's dead, thank you. And here's another point of interest with a whole lot of coral. And there's a chest, which has a bunch of enraged potions, some guardian potions, and blueboard shorts. And I would have liked to use the boat to continue exploring, but there's no ocean here.
Where's all the water?
Ow, stupid tentacle hiding at the bottom of the screen. And so with our inventory completely filled, we'll head back home to drop off everything we have. Then we'll collect from our smelters. And with the scarlet, we'll make a robot arm and as many drills as we can afford, a bunch of conveyor belts, a generator, and a bunch of electrical wires. Then of course we'll make a couple of chests. And now we'll head back out to the Azios Wilderness. Say hello to Azios the Sky Titan, and we'll run to the nearest scarlet boulder, clear everything around it. Then we'll set up our drills. Then we'll put some electrical wires to connect all the drills together, because the drills act as a continuation of the circuit. We don't need these electrical wires all the way across them. Then we'll place our conveyor belts down. Then we'll place a grabber arm. Then we'll put another wire to make sure that the grabber gets power. And then we'll throw the generator down. And now the drills will mine this massive boulder of scarlet. Scarlet will pop out behind the drills, go on the conveyor belt, and the grabber will pick it up and throw it in the chest. And so now we'll head home to grab the last of our smeltable goods, which actually gives us enough scarlet to make 2 more drills. And now we'll go back place the last 2 drills, and now all 8 drills are mining that 1 boulder. And I do remember from previous comments that actually putting all 8 drills around the boulder is not the most optimum way to mine, since each drill after the first one diminishingly mines the boulder. So instead of 2 drills doubling production, it would instead only be a multiple of like 1.9. So it's actually best to use about 4, but I accidentally used all the scarlet, so I don't have another grabber, so it's gonna stick with 8 for now. And so we'll go home, throw some of the scarlet ore in the furnace so we can smelt some more. And I feel like these cavelings are a little lonely in there, so we're gonna help them out. Gather some materials, then we'll take down the whole farm to build a bigger, better farm. And we'll place our spawnable tiles diagonally. And we already have some spawns. And the reason we're doing this is so that we can get as many different creatures to spawn in as small of an area as possible. Because Core Keeper spawns creatures in little spawnable squares. And so however many spawnable tiles of that creature exist increase the probability that the creature is going to spawn there. And each creature gets its own percentage per spawnable tile at diminishing returns. So if we just max the amount of different spawnable tiles per square, we maximize the spawns. And because hopefully they're all different factions, they'll all want to murder each other, leaving me with the rewards. But just in case, I've got some incentives. And so we have these absolutely lovely turret traps that are going to be shooting projectiles. And on top of that, they have these poison traps, so then they can't heal. So they'll spawn, hopefully attack each other, tripping on these traps, and then triggering these guys to come in and slaughter them. Now, I'm pretty sure these will also target me, so if we're running along, oh god, that's terrifying. And they shoot all the way across. I know critters want to spawn in here, go ahead. Well, don't be shy, come on in. I mean, maybe what they really want are more incentives. With another row of turrets. Well, there's a whole lot of worms spawning. I know you want to spawn in there, little critters. Come on, creatures, you spawned while I was in there, but you don't want to spawn now that I've got all the traps set up? Ah, well, we'll let the trap run on its own. And now we'll grab our scarlet and realize that we're actually out of iron, so we can't make another robot arm. So we're gonna have to go back to the Forgotten Ruins and mine some. Mine into another point of interest, which is indestructible. And it appears to be another maze, which has a chest in the middle containing another cleared gemstone for the Runesong sword. And so now we'll continue on, finding an absolutely gargantuan lake with turds. Oh my god, is that another book? Tome of Ashes summons a melee fire mite minion. What do these guys look like? Oh my goodness, they're adorable. And they just kind of dance around. So we'll continue with them by our side. But our skeletons do more damage, so we'll spawn them. And this shaman dropped a gingerbread man head, which gives us less food drained when running, which makes our character look absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that is a lot of brutes. Skeletons, you go have fun with them. Ow, I got hit by a fireball. And here's a small little camp of them, trying to stay warm by the campfire. So we'll loot their nice warm home, and be on our way to another little village area, where they appear to be worshipping a golden Karok. So we'll steal it and promptly eat it. And here's another music door that will collect all the goodies, and equip our instrument to play for the door. And this time there's not an evil slime ready to murder my face, but there is a poison spike trap. And there's a chest with a magnet ring, a scarlet sludge hammer, and a petal ring which will give us extra harvest for when we farm from our farms. And some wool which we need for the backpack. And here's the camp of one of the abducted merchants, so of course we'll loot it. Find a gold boulder surrounded by goodies. And see another chest in the middle of the void that has a wild warden ring. And with our inventory yet again filled, we'll use the recall idol. Oh my goodness, I see the traps shooting. Yes, kill everything. So now we'll put all of our stuff away. And I'll start smelting everything. But since we did find some iron, we can get another robot arm and another generator to go and upgrade our drill setup and grab from it. which it's already gathered 153 scarlet ore. Now I'll take 4 drills and find another boulder, set it up. And now this setup, being a lot smaller and more efficient, will be abandoned until we need more scarlet. And we'll make another smelter kiln to start smelting our scarlet. And I want to see if they've added new furniture. So we're going to make a carpenter's table, place it with our miner. It doesn't look like they've added much in this table, but we can make the seasonal calendar, which is a whole nother merchant. And we can make a magic mirror. Oh, look at all the critters slowly being shot and killing each other. Oh, there's even a big mushroom there too. And the mushroom has been defeated, and they're still poisoned, which means they won't heal from their injuries as the turrets slowly fire upon them. Oh, and they were nice enough to drop me a figurine. So we're gonna quickly run through here. Oh geez, ow! I completely forgot that I had the other set of turrets, and I just ran through a ton of spike traps. But we lived, so it's fine. And so now we'll make the magic mirror, and we'll make the seasonal calendar, build a bed, build a home, and finally place the calendar.
I know where this is going, and I don't want to go there again.
And there we go. And now with the festive creatures drops, like the snowballs and cookies and milk, we can buy from the seasonal merchant, like this festive workbench, and we can buy a person, which these newly acquired people are starved, so they'll give you presents for morsels of food. So we'll give him a little something something, and in the new workbench, we can use the snowballs to make some pyramids, and we'll make a snowman and place him around the table to really liven up the place. And we can also throw this magic mirror down, which will let us change our character. But we look thin for now. And I forgot to unpause the recording, but we made a dresser and took up even more space from the miner. And now in the dresser, we can change what equipment shows up on our character. And so to get in the festive mood, we'll make ourselves a gingerbread man. And since we did find all the necessary wool, we'll go back to our workbench and make the octarine bag so we get an additional 5 inventory slots. And I'll switch out, then we'll place down a bait workbench. And they did change the recipes a little bit, so we'll go catch some bugs. And now we'll make some extra bait, make the Omoroth the Sea Titan scanner, and of course we'll need to make the expert lure to actually be able to catch him. Then we probably should upgrade our skills since we haven't done this in a while, like giving us additional ores, more running, attack speed, extra damage, more health regen, less durability loss, extra potions, extra food, better buffs, more critical hit chance, mana recovery, and minion critical hit chance. And we're gonna need more potions, so we'll collect from our farms. And now we'll make a lot more health potions, grab out our other potions, top them off, then we'll scan for Omoroth, and see that he's actually not too far away from where we were looking at. So we'll go back out to the Sunken Sea and search for Omoroth. Oh, bubble crab right there. Ow, what the heck? I 100% dodged that.
What? Are you shitting me?
Skeletons, do you want to do anything at all whatsoever? And because the Sunken Sea doesn't have a lot of water still, we're going to use bridges too. Oh my goodness, I see something down there. That looks super useful. Our mining damage is too weak. And it's a Metropolis point of interest with a full scholar set, which gives a set bonus of 24 extra damage against bosses. And there's a chest, which gives a couple more potions. Ooh, and it gives us greater healing potions. That'll give an extra 10% as compared to the normal one. Oh gosh, there's so many tentacles. Oh gosh. And these are Omoroth's tentacles, which show that he's excited to see us, which honestly probably doesn't bode well for us. Ow, gosh, dang, stupid tentacles, I wasn't even hunting you. I'm gonna use up all my health potions just trying to get to Omoroth because these stupid tentacles are everywhere. Oh my goodness, there's another point of interest with a massive chest. Oh, this is the door that leads to the legendary bow, which similarly to the Desert of Beginnings armor, the Sunken Sea has 3 massive metropolises, each containing a part of a key and a part of the bow. The idol merchant sells the key recipe, which we can then make with the parts. Then we take that completed key to the bow room, which is right here. Once opened, the chest contains the bow recipe. Using that and each of the parts together make the legendary bow. But since we don't have any of the parts, we'll continue. And here's to be another point of interest, which I can already see is filled with tentacles. Oh gosh, dang it. There's nowhere really to run here. What the heck is that noise? What the heck was that? That didn't sound like the Atlantean worm. Well, whatever it is, we're probably not ready for it, so we'll continue. Oh my gosh, look at all these things. They're everywhere. Ow, what the heck? Get off the boat. Oh my gosh, why are there still more of these stupid things? Die. Oh my goodness, this point of interest is Omoroth's arena. But now we need to find where his teleporter is. And here it is, guarded by a tentacle. Ow, gosh, dang it, stupid thing. Now I'll block all the water so tentacles don't spawn and kill me when I spawn here. Now that we found him, we'll teleport home to replenish our lost healing potions. And this Scholar's Armor would be really good to use, but we don't get any minion buffs from it, so we're not gonna use it. Now we'll go back out, mine all the way to the arena, get in the boat, realize that we didn't reinforce or upgrade any of our armor, so that's good. But we did bring the blowpipe for when we run out of mana, and it'll poison him as he's on fire from our staff. And so now we'll take our long list of potions, and then fish for Omoroth. And here he is, spawner bats. And Omoroth fights by spawning tons of little tornadoes and those giant tentacles. And those tornadoes start to suck you in if you're not careful. Oh, do the tornadoes block damage now? Oh, that's horrible. Come on, little bats. Oh, we're in the middle of the tornadoes. Oh, jeez. Oh, you stupid little tentacle. You should not even be here. Oh, jeez. Bats, come on, shoot. I'm running out of durability on this frickin' blowpipe. Oh, gosh. No, die. Bats, come on, he's right there. Oh, jeez, hello, Omoroth. Ow! Got sucked into a frickin' tornado. Oh, he's mad. Oh no. That means everything is gonna get a lot worse. More tentacles, faster spawning, more tornadoes. What the heck is that thing? Go away! Omoroth does not need help. Oh no, there's so much stuff. Die, please. Oh no, stop spawning these frickin' tentacles. You're spawning them faster than I can kill them. Oh, right in my face. No, stop being out of mana, character. Oh, tentacle. Oh, I don't like being this close to the tentacles. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, so much stuff. I'm always out of mana. Ow! Heal, run away and heal. Oh no, there's not much places to run away. There's tornadoes and tentacles everywhere. Oh, almost drove right into that one. I do not like being out of mana. Here, I'll use the explosive shot from the fireball staff. And I hit a tornado instead. Oh no, tentacles. Character, please fill your mana faster. Oh, I forgot about the Rifflins. We could be doing 8% more damage. Oh no, go away. Tentacles, die. You are so close to being dead. Just take the fire to the face. I can't even hit him because there's so many frickin' tornadoes. Come on, bats, hit the frickin' giant sea monster. Hit him with the fire, hit him with the fire. Oh, tentacles. Come on, he's so close. Die, please. Yes, we got him! Oh my gosh, we finally got Omoroth. And we got him on the first try.
No, what? How? How could you let this happen?
It all happened so fast. None of us saw it coming.
And now we'll collect his soul and see what he gives us. Oh, we can't open it, so we have to break it. We got the floating titan chest. We got a valuable squid eye. We've got his beak, which gives us a ton of physical melee damage. We got Omoroth's ring, which gives me extra damage against bosses and life on melee hit. And we get his necklace, which gives a whole lot of stuff, including mining damage and some glow. And now we have the soul of Omoroth, so we get a 3% chance on a ranged hit to spawn those evil tornadoes. And so now we'll head back home victorious. check on our wonderful farm, and look at all of the amazing loot we have. And immediately step on a spike trap. And something's actually been destroying the farm. So I'll have to do some repairs. Oh my gosh, this freaking farm is gonna end up killing me. But we did get a lot of extra loot. And with our glowing berry pudding reserves getting low, we'll cook some more, repair all of our stuff, and go back out to the Sunken Sea after making a recall idol and hunt some slimes. Oh, and Omoroth is still a little upset from being killed. Too bad. Oh, and here's another point of interest with a bubble crab. Ow, and a tentacle. Multiple. And it appears to be an abandoned fishing hovel with some fish nets, which all 3 of them are empty. So we'll loot everything. Oh, and there's a full Wild Warden set right here. Take all of that and keep going. Ooh, we got a bubble gun, which does a bunch of damage and gives a 35% chance to apply a slippery motion on whatever critter we hit. And so we'll use it against the bubble crabs. It's not as effective as the staff, but it's definitely better than the blowgun. Oh, and there's the Atlantean worm. Go away, please. We are nowhere near ready. Ooh, and we got a locked octarine chest. Oh my gosh, I see another book. Tome of the Deep. Oh, bubble crab! Tome of the Deep summons an orbiting jellyfish minion dealing damage on impact. So were they like a one-time use type of critter? Because that would kind of suck. It surrounds me and protects me? Heck yeah. Ow, I got hit still. They have like 0 knockback. That's awesome. They can hit through walls. So I can just sit right here, harmlessly behind the wall, and the tentacle can't do anything. Oh, kitty. Oh no, gosh dang it, cat. Thank you for the free tombstone, you adorable little turd. Thankfully, we have our boat, so we're gonna teleport way out there and have a long boat drive back. Oh gosh, with tentacles everywhere. Gosh dang stupid things. Now we'll grab our free tombstone and keep slime hunting. Ow, gosh dang tentacles. Oh, and I see an octarine key, so I'll take that. And there's the forlorn metropolis that we still can't mine through. I see a bunch of chests, so hopefully there's an opening nearby. And I see an entrance. And now we can take all of their moss, then pillage their entire city. In this area, it might be better to bring out those skeletons. Oh no, statue! I forgot about the fake statues. Skeletons, do something, what the heck? And now we'll open this chest for a couple of large bombs and luxurious hand mirrors. I'm pretty sure if the large bombs can blow up the maze walls, they could definitely blow up these walls, which are city walls. And we'll place one by this unsuspecting scholar. Ooh. And the scholars can heal themselves, which is a bit awful. And since I already have the scholar armor set, we don't need that from them, but instead we need their staff. Oh my gosh, one of them decided to drop me their staff, which does a whole heck of a lot more damage than our fireball staff and has an additional 25% magic damage. But it does cost a little bit more to cast. So we're definitely going to switch out our staffs and keep going with this one. Finding a chest, which has the Caveling ID, which gives an 8% dodge chance. Ow, gosh dang stupid skeletons, go after them. Let's go drop some pants. Oh, which are the sorcerer pants. Which means all we need left is the hood for the full sorcerer armor. So we'll need to clear up some inventory space, so we'll just drop a couple of bombs. Because this lovely thing is a vending machine, which gives us an oracle card for the oracle set and a bunch of other goodies. So we'll just take that with us and continue pillaging to get another chest, which gives us the sentry helm, which is another boss reduction and extra damage against boss armor. We're just gonna feed our pet real quick. Yummy yummy. Grab these wonderful bombs, use them to liven up the place a little. And we'll take the sentry helm. And I think I see another fake statue. Die. Oh, there's another one above me. And they're way more willing to drop their staff than the frickin' shamans were. And there's some crystal walls, so maybe we could use the bombs to actually mine this stuff up. Oh my gosh, now that we blew the wall up, we can actually use the plants that we gathered a little too early. And now that we got a bunch of walls, we'll keep going. Getting the sentry shield, which has a 30% chance on block to release those energy shockwaves that the fake statues keep shooting at me. And here's another chest with the oracle card inspiration. And with a filled inventory, we'll go home to put all of our stuff away. And now we can place down this locked octarine chest and unlock it to give us an octarine sledgehammer and a bunch of other small stuff. And accidentally equipping it and breaking my freaking home. And since our character's starting to get hungry, we'll grab out our glowing berry pudding. Then we'll go back to the holographic merchant and get the scanner for Morpha, the aquatic mass, and then scan where she's at, which she is way down here, so we have a long road ahead of us. Finding a little slime point of interest, with a chest with a recall idol. And I see that orange slime chasing me, but he's too slow. And a point of interest with a little dock, and here we are back at the Sunken Sea. And be completely surrounded by another forlorn metropolis. And we'll just try to go all the way around this thing. Oh, with this water thing, I'm pretty sure this is one of the huge forlorn metropolises. But we've got other places to be for now. We'll have to remember this place and come back later. Ow, I drove under that. Gosh dang stupid frickin' bubbles. Oh my gosh, what happens when we drive off? Oh, we can't drive the boat off the edge to the void. And here's another small point of interest to go loot while the ocean fills in. Oh my gosh, look at all of that water. Could you imagine all the poor critters down there in the void? And here's another point of interest with a giant ground slam. And to prevent bubble crabs from spawning as I'm fighting and clearing out this arena, we need to till all of the ground. Yeah, what the heck hit me? Was it a bubble? I didn't see the stupid bubble. Don't mind me, many little slimes. Oh, and we got the Sorcerer Hood, which is the last one of the Sorcerer set, which also gives magic damage. Eh, what the heck? Tentacles! Oh, what the heck? Shooting through the wall? Screw you. Finally, found the portal. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on. Run away! Okay, with the waypoint taken, we're gonna head back home, grab our King of Slimes equipment, do some desperately needed repairs, and head back out. Switch some of our equipment, so now slimes won't attack us, especially Morpha, as we set up her arena. And here's Morpha, completely subdued by my crown. Now we'll set up her arena. And Morpha's so excited to see us that she's bubbling with joy. Put all our potions, and we actually didn't bring any health potions with us, so we're gonna change that by grabbing the greater health potions. And so now we'll reinforce our scholar staff for additional damage, and our bubble gun, and our tome of the dead. And so now we'll go back out. So now we'll take our potions, summon our critters, and start the fight. And so Morpha fights similarly to the other slime bosses, except for obviously dropping slippery slime, and occasionally stopping and spraying a bunch of bubbles around her. And now she's entered phase 2, her angry phase, where more bubbles and faster slamming. And we're spawning a bunch of tornadoes, and our pet reached level 10. Stupid bubble crab. And that's Morpha defeated. So now we'll clean up Morpha's mess, preventing bubble crabs from spawning again. And she's dropped us a slime helm, which gives plenty of armor, some straight damage, and has a set bonus of making us immune to slippery movement, and then just a whole lot of other goodies. And of course our chest. And now we'll go back home. And of course, we'll have to see what the core has to say now that we've taken out the 2 Sunken Sea bosses. He says that raw car can be found in the Desert of Beginnings in the southeast, and that he sleeps deep in the sands, and only comes out when he's disturbed, which we will definitely be doing. Then we'll place down some decorations, And with the Sunken Sea festively conquered, Omoroth and Morpha defeated on the first try, hopefully next time we can conquer the Desert of Beginnings and defeat Rawcar also on the first try. But that is all the time that I have for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.